Yo, what is the deal, everybody? What is the deal? Welcome to Wake Up with Wasted and Big Mike. I'm your man, Wasted Talent. Salute to everybody. You know what's crazy? I messed up on scheduling this live. I messed up on the date. So I have it set for next week and not this week. And you guys didn't get the notification. And for that, I am sorry, y'all. But salute to everybody in the chat. Get wasted with your brother, wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. I got to turn my lights and stuff on. I'm all messed up, y'all. I am all messed up. Salute to everybody out there, man. Anthony's in the place. Yo, I didn't even send the invite to my man Big Mike, man. But yo, look, this is what we're gonna do, right? We are going to go over prop bets. If any of you guys are into, some of the daily gambling stuff, we'll go over the prop bets. We're going to go over daily fantasy, and then we're gonna talk about the Raiders as well. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that we touch on those subjects first, because once we get deep into this Raiders stuff, man, we're not gonna stop. I just sent out Julio. What's up? You said that? Heck? Yeah, I just sent out the invite for my guy Big Mike, man. But yo, do me a favor, tell a friend to tell a friend. This is for the East and the West, man. Do me a favor, tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this thing out to all social media. Salute to my guy Bad News Raider in the place. Bad News Raider has become a member of the Wasted Talent Army. This is a man who has been a member of the Wasted Talent Army. You know what I'm saying? I gotta call Big Mike. I effed up. Big Mike is definitely on the hotline. I am calling him right now. But salute to everybody, man. My guy Psycho Rum is in the place. Hey, Big Mike, I messed up, man. I said it for next week. I didn't see you hit me on Instagram, bro, but I sent it to you. All right. So Big Mike will be here in 5. I got to turn my damn lights on in here. I got to get myself situated. Went to church this morning. Rushed back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Compton Bot, what it is. Oh, my guy Walt is in a place. General Manager Walt is in a place to be, man. Salute, yo. My guy Bourbon is in a place. Bourbon, what's up, bro? Bourbon, what's the deal, brother? Bourbon, what is the deal? No, paper chase. Me and Big Mike had this plan, man. This is something we've been doing for the last 2 years. So we ready to rock and roll. So, guys, look, man. Today, we got a tough game ahead of us, man. This is a situation that could be season defining for the Raiders, man. The Raiders are 1-3, and we all know this. And we're going to be without Brock Bowers today. We're going to be without Michael Mayer today. We are going to be without a multitude of very, very, very important people, and Colton Miller is not going to be there. And then we talked about this earlier this week, guys. We went over this. We know what the Raiders are up against. But this is one of those games that can be a season-defining game. This is a game that if the Raiders could pull this out, this is a game that can turn the season around. This is also a game that a lot of the young players for the Raiders really, really, really can kind of solidify themselves as players in this league. This is a humongous game. I'm looking for, our defense to step up in a big way, because this is going to have to be a defensive-led football team. This is going to have to be a defensive-led football team. My guy T Nipple out here in the place to be. He goes, I have Daniel Jones and Tyler Warren starting in my lineup since Bowers is out. Thoughts? I think that's a pretty safe bet if you're talking about fantasy football. Because, Daniel Jones is a dual threat quarterback. He's one of the best waiver wire pickups there is. And it sucks that, he's playing against, the Raiders. But if we're being honest, man, Daniel Jones is a must start, right? And then when you talk about Tyler Warren this season is leading tight ends in yards. Brock Bowers, I think, is like 4th, but Tyler Warren is first. So, these guys with a Raider defense who has really struggled covering tight ends, are people that you definitely want to start, man. Now, if we're talking from a PPR league, most people play the PPR format, so we're going to deal with that. If you're talking from a PPR format, Tyler Warren is even more valuable. He's even more valuable. Salute to everybody in the chat. Let me put my phone on freaking do not disturb. My computer and my phone is together. But, Tyler Warren, by metrics, is the second ranked tight end in fantasy football this year. His projected floor for points is 8.1. His ceiling projection is 20. And, this is a guy that has been super productive this year as a rookie, man. Super productive. It's just based off of, PPR. Now, he's averaging, 4.5 receptions, 50 yards a game, and 11.9 fantasy points. So he's a must start, man. But salute to everybody out there. Get your fantasy questions in early. Big Mike will be in a place to be. We got 100 in the room. Get wasted with your brother wasted. You were thinking about picking up Darren Waller as a tight end, but I think Warren is a safer bet, but the ceiling for Darren Waller is so high because, it's crazy that early this season, Darren Waller is damn near looking like option number 2 in Miami with Tua Tagovailoa. Now, Tua, for whatever reason, him and the Tyreek Hill situation never has seemed to come together. And if I'm being honest, when you start talking about Darren Waller, when we had him on the Raiders, when he would get on a tear, he would stay on that tear, man. Waller is a guy that I would use if I don't have a strong roster. I would use him to flex out and put him at a flex. Daniel Caps Keenan in the place, man. He goes, I'm playing Danny Dimes and Ty Warren over Bo Nix and Sutton today. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, man. I hate to say it because they're playing the Raiders, but yeah, I would too, man. Yo, guys, listen, I have a GOAT. I have the great and powerful Big Mike Raider in the place to be. He is ready to break it down for everybody out there, for the masses. Salute to everybody in the chat. My guy Big Mike is in the place, man. What's up, brother?
Yes, sir, man. Hey, good to see you, man. Shout out to the chat. We got game day. We got a lot to talk about, man. Let's get it, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start the show off. I'll be a little structured. I'm gonna be honest with you, Big Mike. I messed up scheduling the show. That's on me. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody who pulled up, all of the diehards that are in here for Wake Up with Wasted Big Mike. Listen, I'm gonna say, or Big Mike and Wasted. But listen, this is the thing. And yo, CGR did it right. Go subscribe to our brother Big Mike, man.
Appreciate you, CGR.
117 of you guys. Listen, Mike, Is there any fantasy sleepers that you see out there in today's games, man? Because there's some teams that are kind of struggling on the defensive end. Do you have any sleepers, my brother?
I just saw one that popped out this morning. I woke up and I saw that Chuba Hubbard was out, and he's been pretty solid all season. So they're going against the Patriots. Pick up Dowdle. I think it's Dowdle. That's his last name, the running back from for Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a running back in a bind, which I'm sharing this information out. If you do have Chuba Hubbard, emergency, man, go pick him up now because they play at 10 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock West, 1 o'clock East. Go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and pick him up in a bind. Put your guy on like the IR status and then replace him with Dowdle. I had to do that this morning. So that's the first thing that popped up. So, hey, if you guys are looking for somebody in a bind, that might be a good sleeper for you as well.
Man, my dog, man. Yo, my dog. Shit started. Yo, Wasted. I traded CD Lamb for David Montgomery and Drake London. Good trade or not. It all depends on how long CD Lamb's going to be out. If I'm being honest with you, you could have got a lot better value. Drake London has not really solidified himself as a guy that I would want over a CD Lamb. Now, David Montgomery is a good running back, right? But, this is a guy that, is not a RB number 1 even on his own team, right? So for me, I think you kind of lost that trade depending on how long CD Lamb, is going to be out. But look, in fantasy football, right? If you're not in a dynasty league, it's okay to make short-sighted moves. You got to win. You know, it's not like it's a 17-week season in fantasy football. You have to win these games, right? You might not even be in the playoffs. So if you burn it down to try to win a game for a couple of weeks, I get it. I get it, because you can always make up on a waiver wire. There's always somebody every week who shows up in fantasy that you never expected to show up, right? But if I'm being honest, bro, CeeDee Lamb is a wide receiver number 3 in the National Football League. That to me was a bad trade to me, brother.
Yeah, I'll say this, right? Just as, just for consolation prize, right? David Montgomery is highly touchdown dependent, right? He's not going to get you a bunch of yards, but he can break for two touchdowns in a game in a red zone situation. And Drake London, every once in a while, he will break for some big points. So consolation prize, you're not totally getting duped for it. It's still, you still get a little bit of value. You do want to keep CeeDee Lamb for sure, though.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro. This CeeDee Lamb we talking about here, bro. I like, bro. Listen, I'm here to give you information, not affirmation, my brother. I am not, bro. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, bro. I think you got boat raced in that trade. You got absolutely worked. You got worked. I mean, my God. Look, man. It's a terrible trade. David Montgomery is running back number 20 in my ranking. And you know who running back number 1 in fantasy football in my rankings this year is? His teammate, Jamar Gibbs.
Yeah.
F up out of here. That's a terrible move, shit starter. What's wrong with you? What the F is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, man. Hey, where's Drake London ranked too? I'm looking over here, and Drake London is I'm scrolling. Hey, I don't see him. I don't even see him.
Drake London is worth about a half-eaten taco and a Clinton men's juice, bro. Damn. You got worked on that trade. Oh my God. Wow. What's wrong with you, shit starter?
Man, yeah, Hey, God bless you, bro.
Yo, God bless our brother CGR, man. Get 10 Big Mike Raider memberships to the max. My God, man.
Man, appreciate you, CGR, man. You always supporting, bro. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody out there supporting, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, so hold up. Dan Tesser, to think we could have drafted Tesser, man. Don't get me started.
Here we go.
Don't get me started, bro. I remember CeeDee Lamb up to the draft was walking around with a Raider jersey on and shit. Like, it's crazy, bro. He wanted to, it's like, come on, bro. Like, dog, man. Paralysis by analysis. Overthinking. Good old Gru.
Yep.
Hey, man, we're gonna do like Al Davis used to do, man. Let me tell you something, man. I ain't the fastest player in the freaking draft, man. Derek's got enough arm to get him the ball. Doesn't matter if we don't have an offensive line, man. Doesn't matter if I run a lot of West Coast offense concepts and throw in underneath routes and need a possession receiver and a guy who can be sure-handed. We're going to get Henry fucking Ruggs, man. Listen, let me tell you something, Big Mike. I don't care if it's a family show. I don't care, man. Wasted Talent's been dogging me out. He had Garyon Connolly on his show talking trash about me, man. Let me tell you something, Garyon. Let me tell you something, man. I hear you. You're going to have to see me one day, man. It's going to be me and my muscle hamster son, man. We're going to drop kick you.
hey, my man Gru is one step closer to the National Gruden League. I'm just saying, congratulations.
That's right. Wasted coined that phrase. I got to give him a little bit. Got to give him a little snaps, a little props here, man.
Yeah. Congratulations,
props, man. Thank you, man. My brother Eddie Santos is in a place, man. He said, I'm sorry, but I did have a little gout this week. But I'm good. We need this win, baby. Gout gang, man.
I shouldn't even be laughing at that, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, the gout is awfully painful, man.
Yeah.
So, Eddie, that lets me know you got fat feet. Just letting you know, man. I'm just letting you know, man. Hey, Big Mike, man, I think I might have to leave this up. You mind taking over, man? Because, Wasted Talent needs a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's see what's going on in the chat, man. Let me see if I can. Let me see. I can't.
Wait, how do I do that, man? I want to give you so you can control the chat too, man. How the hell do we do that, man?
I'm just gonna have to go as it scrolls, man. I'm gonna have to go as it scrolls.
Boomer McBoomerstein, bro. I gotta give you. want to
Yeah,
let you.
go get the coffee, bro. I got it, bro. I got it.
You sure about that, man?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going on here, man. You think you can handle it, Big Mike? This is wasted
got it,
talent
man.
we're talking here, man.
I got it. I mean, you drafted Alex Leatherwood. I think I can handle about 5 minutes alone, bro.
Hey, man, fuck you, man.
Man, hey, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Wasted getting a coffee break, man. So, I'm looking at the rankings right now, man. And, if you're looking for sleepers, people were talking about a sleeper at the running back position. I'm looking at, a guy like, Woody Marks. I know he's ranked 22 on the list. I'm looking at J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins is another guy that is having a phenomenal season. And, as far as J.K. Dobbins goes, he's one of those guys. You better get your points now because you already know he's going to get injured. And if that's the case, R.J. Harvey is going to be the guy that steps up at that point. Ramondre Stevenson against Carolina might break out, or Travion Henderson, whichever one. So if you're looking for a sleeper this week, those are the guys that I'm got on my radar and on the list, man. But shout out to Third Eye TV with the $2 haymaker. He says Raiders by a dub. Hold on, what did he say? Scrolling fast, man. Bear with me. I can't. He says Raiders by a dub. Jay heard it here first, man. Shout out to Third Eye TV with the $2 haymaker, man. Hey, appreciate you. Let me see, man. So, guys, what do you think, man? Isaiah says Judkins looking solid. That's another guy that if you're looking at somebody that is kind of a sleeper, at this point, he's not really a sleeper. People are paying attention. He's had some phenomenal games, up to this point, and he's continuing that, right? I think Judkins is going to be one of those guys that's going to be, when it's all said and done, one of those top running backs, fantasy football wise, man. But get some questions in. Let me know what you think, man. Shout out to Cisco Duarte, man. He says Giants to win. Justin Jefferson over 70.5 receiving yards. Ashton Genty over 66.5. Hey, back? Got the coffee, bro?
Yo, I have the greatest kid. I have the greatest kid in the world.
There you go.
My daughter made me a cup of coffee, and she's actually replaced me as the greatest coffee maker in the world.
Hey, there you go.
She is awesome. My daughter hooked me up. My youngest daughter is filling in for my oldest daughter.
She didn't get you no sugar bomb, did she?
Nah, man. She know what time it is now, though. Okay. She got it right.
Man. Hey, so man, what do you think, man? Do you want to go over the game? Do you want to go over some parlays? What
Hey, man, bets? You know what, man? Let's for all our sick puppies out there, let's go over some parlays. Let's go over it, man, because you know what? Getting towards the game, it's 11:30 on the East Coast. It's 8:30 out west. I think as we get closer to the game, we should probably go over the game, right? We've been talking about this game at nauseam, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, man, you know what it is. This is a tough win, man. Listen, no Brock, no Colton, no Mike Mayer, no problem. It's a huge problem, bro.
It's a huge problem, man.
It's a huge problem, bro. And this is going to have to be, I don't even know if it's even possible, but Max Crosby's probably going to have to play even better than he did against Chicago. And then someone else is going to have to follow his lead. And guys like Adam Butler and all of these other guys that are sitting around collecting money are going to have to step the F up.
Yeah.
That is what it is. And no, it is not Spike Lee, Walt. But who it is Brother Wasted. With the bean pies and all my beloved brother and sisters out there watching us on this beloved, blessed day. Yo, my guy, Pessimistic Frank. Put me in a tight end, coach, with the F. Not drinking, I swear. My God, Pessimistic Frank. Third Eye. The Raiders by a dub. Jay heard it here first. Listen, Third Eye is optimistic as a mother effer, man, and I respect it. Salute to my guy.
CGR doing his thing, man.
He's doing his thing. Listen, man, one of the best mod fathers in the game. And you know what, Big Mike, really quickly, before we get going, right? I wanted to, this morning I got up, right? And I'm trying to get back on my fitness journey. I've kind of fallen off. I've been falling off ever since I've been podcasting, to be honest with you,
Man, it's rough.
I want you guys to try something, man. Try this try this experiment. If you guys are lifting and you guys are out there and you're using supplementation, because a lot of us are older guys and we need that boost, right?
Yes,
I would like for you guys to go and look and tell me what your supplements have in them. Let me know. Like, do they have vegetable oil? Do they have rice flour on there? Any of that stuff? If they do, you're taking the wrong stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to tell you something. You could tell a friend and tell a friend. I need you guys to go on over to menofwater.com.
Yes,
you
sir.
see it at the bottom of the screen. Your coupon code is wasted. Capital letters for 15% off of your code. If you want to enhance your performance at work, if you want to enhance your shit at the gym, if you want to be a better gambler, if you want to be a better fantasy football player, if you want to be a real football player, hey, if you want to just go and randomly place your actual balls in different places better, what you want to do is you want to go and go get some Water. And I have a man right here who has lost how much on Water, brother?
Man, I stayed down 50. I don't know if you guys saw me in the early years of the podcasting, bro. It was hefty Mike Rader. It was definitely hefty Mike Rader. And I'm telling you right now, man, Flow, Apex, I got to have it before the day, man. You know, I start my day early, 3 o'clock in the morning, man. I hit the gym at 5, and I have to start my day with some Flow and some Apex because Flow is good for the brain. Apex is good for the muscles and everything else. Just like you said, if you just want to be a superhero on and off the, work, you're where you're working in the gym, everywhere, man. Go check it out. It's natural ingredients, man. You gotta do it, man. It's done me wonders, man. You gotta have it.
Let me tell you something, man. I start off my day with some Flow. Hi-oh!
Yes, sir.
Bang Zoom.
Bang Zoom.
Bang Zoomer. Bang Zoomer. My guy, Pessimistic Frank. No bread, no pasta, no rice. Creatine gummies. He is an animal. Oh, my God. And Big Walt. Big Walt is talking about grilling boneless pork ribs, baked tilapia, and fettuccine Alfredo as a side. I'm going to be honest with you, Walt. The baked tilapia is disgusting. It is a radioactive gutter fish. That's a creation.
I didn't want to say it.
It is a creation from the government. You are eating Bill Gates' finest creation. So, Walt, do not grow another finger. And you also eating that hog too. So that's disgusting. Get your filthy self up out of here, Walt. You are no longer a GM.
Yeah, Wasting's the wrong one, bro. He don't do the hog, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, my beloved brother and sisters. We on this blessed day, there will be no hog in my chest. So yo. All right, look, my guy Isaiah, Big Mike.
Yeah,
drop some science.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah says Zay Flowers or J Mo PPR. J Mo, 100%, man.
You gotta go J Mo. Zay Flowers, man, he's kind of on a milk carton on a week-by-week basis. I'm still waiting for him to show up, to be honest with you. Jameson Williams has a better chance to kind of go off PPR, even if he doesn't have a big game, those receptions, the fact that he's, getting a lot more targets, you got to go Jameson Williams.
Yeah, man, just a chunk of yardage, man. Now, we all know that in Detroit, Amon-Ra St. Brown is definitely the number one receiver from a PPR perspective. But Jameson Williams, man, is ranked 28th in my rankings. His floor projection is 7.2 points a game. His ceiling is 22.3 because he is one of those guys who go off. He is a deep ball, big play guy. In fantasy football, if you have Jameson Williams as your flex guy or as your wide receiver too, you are in good shape. So, look, man. I'm going to be honest with you, Big Mike. This today, right? We have some nice little prop bets. I want to know what you think about a few of these, man. I prepared some for all of my people that are out there gambling, right?
Yes, sir.
Over under 20 points. Bryce Young. Let me tell you something. In 5 games, Bryce Young has gone under his pass completions in this market 4 times, man. He's maintaining an average of 20 yards per pass. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna go the under with Bryce Young, man, under 20.5, man, because
under
this
20.5 completions.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Bryce Young has been getting harassed.
He's been getting harassed.
He's been getting harassed like Kenny. This is not good for this young fella, man. He has been getting dog walked, man.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. But here's the thing, bro. If you really believe in the regression or progression to the mean, this is the game that he gets it together, right? Playing who are they playing? The Dolphins this week?
They are playing the Fins. This is a
Yeah.
fantasy special right here. If you guys have any players on your team from the Dolphins or the Carolina Panthers, this is the game to play them because neither one of these teams are worth a goddamn.
Exactly. And that's why I mentioned Rico Dowdle, man. I mean, he's gonna be the starter. Chuba Hubbard's out. If you can pick him up in a bind right now, go ahead and do that. He's your guy right now. He's ranked 20th on the list I'm looking at as far as running backs go. If you're in a bind, go ahead and pick him up.
My God, man. Thank you, my God, Big Mark. Mark Salter representing Raider Nation NYC. Yo, it don't get any better, man. We are up here in the morning, man. The Yankees took a bad loss, but they're going to rebound. Go Yankees. And listen, guys, do you guys, I want to ask you guys a question in the chat because, yo, this is your show, not mine. Big Mike.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys want to go over the game? Do you want to go over the game or do you guys want to continue with the fantasy stuff? You guys let me know, man.
Yo, yeah.
Let me know. And hey, fantasy football, put some ones in the chat. If you guys want to talk about the game today, the Raider game, put some twos in the chat. You guys let me know. You guys let me know. And listen, tell a friend and tell a friend. I know it's early, but what the F is going on here? The F is going on. My guy, Jason Marshall, he'll start May versus Buffalo's D. Or JD5 with Debo with just Debo at wide receiver. Now, this is the thing. You get a chance to handcuff Debo and JD5 right now. I don't know how healthy Jaden Daniels is, right?
Yeah.
Buffalo's defense, there's no world beaters, right? And Drake May has done very well this season. He really has, you know. I mean, I don't know, Big Mike. What say you, my brother?
I mean, shoot, the Patriots offense, it's a slow starter, right? It's our guy Josh McDaniels over there. And, you know, the quarter, I get a little bit worried about Drake May in his second year in the league being under Josh McDaniels, but he seems to be finding his way now. So I would rather go with a start Drake May rather than Jaden Daniels right here. Kind of let him warm up a little bit. We haven't really seen much of the Jaden Daniels and Debo combination yet. So gut feeling tells me go with Drake May today.
Now, look, man, after missing a pair of games, you know, Jaden Daniels is returning to the lineup with no restrictions or no mandates on how to play with his knee injury. But he is flying across country to play a tough Chargers defense, man. You know, Los Angeles has only allowed 177.5 passing yards a game. And the Chargers have only allowed 3 touchdown passes in 4 games, man. They have been vulnerable to rushing QBs, though, who averaged 26.8 yards on the ground against them. And, you know, I know Daniels is recovering from a week 2 knee injury, but that is who he is. That's his makeup as an athlete. You can expect for Jaden Daniels to be taken off. And then another thing is the fact that you have him handcuffed to Debo. Debo is now their wide receiver number 1 because Terry McLaurin is out for this game. So to me, I am most likely going to go with the superstar, you know, and Jaden Daniels. I'm gonna go with Jaden Daniels, man, because and even though, look, and I understand, I know Drake May is very accurate. They throw the ball all around the place and stuff like that, but I am going to go with JD5. I think it's going to be a breakout game for him this year, man.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can't go wrong, man. And to be, you know, sorry for cutting you off, but real quick, you know, we're going for over-unders, right? I'm looking at one of the prop bets sites. I'm looking at 44.5 rushing yards for Jaden Daniels right here. If you really feel strongly about it, pick the over. Pick the over on that one.
Yes, sir. Listen, you see how we just mix in value all the way around? We mix in fantasy and gambling advice all for free. You bunch of sick puppies out there. Salute to my guy, Larry DM. Can we be real? We may get our asses kicked today. I'll be there cheering for that win, though. And look, Larry DM, that's all you can do if you're a Raider fan, bro. Listen, man, you're going to pray for rain, and sometimes you land in the mud, right? But that's what we're here for, bro. We're not here to, you know, be negative. The only thing I can do is tell you the truth, right? And the truth is that we're up against it in a big way. You know, this was a team that at full strength was going to need a whole lot of things to go right for them for the season to turn around. And now everything possible that could go wrong has gone wrong for the Raiders. Even Max Crosby getting dinged up last week with a little knee tweak.
Yep.
So we asked for Tyree Wilson to step up. Is he a little better? Yeah, just by virtue of the fact that he's a longer tenured member in the National Football League. But,
Yep.
he has not played at the level that a 7th pick should play with his running mate being the most disruptive force damn near in the league, right? He should be eating, right? Then Malcolm Kuntz does not look like himself.
No.
Then the secondary, these guys at first, Kelly, all these guys were balling, and now it's starting to, the train's starting to come off the tracks. We need it for Eric Stokes to be healthy. That has not really happened. We need it for Colt Miller to play at a Pro Bowl level, which he was, but surprise, surprise, he's not playing anymore. So look, man, this is a tough game, and we need for Geno Smith to not be the Geno Smith that he's always been and turning the damn ball over. So, man, you know what? What I would say to all of this is, man, is that
man, you a bitch. You a bitch.
I'm saying that, damn it, because if you're gonna sit up here and act like this game is going to be easy, use a bitch. We got to be absolutely honest. If the Raiders win this game, it has to be the fact that Ashton Jeanty went absolutely crazy and that the defense went absolutely nuts.
Yeah. And we talked about it yesterday off air, bro. Like, I want to see Ashton Jeanty be almost, right post Drew Brees, that Alvin Kamara type, where you feeding him the ball 10, 15 times in the backfield and also finding him 10 times at least, target wise in the passing game. So that's what I think needs to happen if we're trying to beat the Colts. Ashton Jeanty has to have a monster game.
Yeah, he got to have a Boise State resurgence. Yo, shout out to my guy, Big Lil Bosco. He said, shout out to brother Wasted Convict, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, knick knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone, 2000 party. Oops, out of my time, my bacon smells. Yo, listen, man. Big Lil Bosco is now effectively blocked. Big Lil Schmedium, but it's not. Man, my dog, man. Oh man, that's a classic, yo.
Yes, sir.
Fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. And my dog Rudy the Van Russo is in the place, man. Yo, salute, yo. We got another. Rudy the Van Russo is another proud testimony for Apex and Flow. So you got to get yourself something. I'm gonna start back this week because I'm allowed to now. My cardiologist is allowing me to. I can take as a natural supplement. I'm allowed to take it.
Yep.
You know the cool thing about my cardiologist, bro, is that every other cardiologist that I had was trying to keep me on medication.
Yeah.
Medication. Take this, take that, take this. And he gave me ways for me to stop taking some of the medication I was taking, like reactive magnesium and things like that.
Yeah,
so shout out to Dr. Salah, man. Shout out to Dr. Salah, man. Yo, my guy Rudy in the gym right now.
He's in the gym
right now.
Hey, I don't think I'm doing it today, but hey, more power to you, man. More power to you.
Yeah, yo, pessimist friend, cardiologist. How old are you? I'm old enough to have a cardiologist. You effing bum.
Hey, if you don't got one,
I'm old enough to have a cardiologist. You effing bum. And guess what? You should make sure that you take care of yourself so you can live a long time. You know what I mean? My old man died when he was 54. I ain't trying to go out like that.
Hey,
you shut your effing mouth. Pessimistic bum. And my brother David Walker said health is wealth. And guess what? My man David Walker hit us with a $5 smackaroonie. Shout out to my guys, Wasted and Big Mike, man. Salute to my dog, man. David Walker, man. Yo, Brick City's very, very own, yo. And yo, see, listen, David Walker know what time it is, bro. Listen, the swine is not refined and on time down in Newark. That's not how we do it. The steak and take truck is everywhere. You know what I mean? Kings and back in the day, Shaky Hut and all of that stuff.
Man, shout out to Top's Diner, bro. Come on.
Yeah, shout out to Top's Diner. Yeah, they put smut on their name too on Instagram.
Yeah, that's blasphemy, bro. I have love for Top's Diner, bro. That ribeye I had, that shit was slamming, bro. Shit was slamming.
Thank you, Big Mike. Man. Yo, shout out to Coney Island. Shout out to Coney Island. Shout out to George. Man, get the F up out of here. Yo, Gibby said wasted social security numbers in single digits. And you know what wasted talent says to you, man?
Shut your lame ass up.
Get the F up out of here with that crap. Yo, so Big Mike, pessimistic Frank with his crap. Yo, so Big Mike, I'm sorry, man, but my foolishness, brother.
Nah, you good, bro.
Show, man. Yo, so look, we as a Raider fan base, we got to be honest. Let's talk a little. Yo, Dave Walker said, "Tops, talk, Big Mike, talk."
Yeah, facts, hey, facts. Let's get it right.
Man. I had my man Big Mike sliding around. I had him up on Urban Turner. You know what I'm saying? Man. Yo, I had him everywhere. Y'all had him on Prince Street. I had him sliding around with me.
Man, hey, shout out to Downtown Yogurt.
Oh wow! Yo, hold up. That ain't Newark, bro. Don't do us like that.
I know. I had to do it though. I had to do it.
Yo, that is Jersey. That's Dirty Diddy. That is not Newark. Downtown Yogurt, bro. That is definitely Jersey City, bro. Don't put that on us. My dog Rudy Van Russo wasted leg day and Apex before the game. It's better to be insane early and often. Shout out to my dog Rudy Van Russo. Shout out to David Walker, a member of somebody's channel. Most likely, I think Big Mike's channel.
Appreciate you, bro.
To making the Big Mike fleet grow in droves, man.
Welcome aboard, bro.
Oh my God, man. My guy Bo Rock. He go, what's up, brothers? Wasting the Big Mike. We gonna get this winning day. Stay blessed. See, I love the older Raider fans, bro, are so optimistic, bro.
Yeah, love it, man.
I love it, bro. I love it. Yeah. Energy cannot be created or destroyed.
Exactly.
It's transmute. And I'm gonna be real with you, bro. We're gonna need a lot of positive energy to get this dub today, bro. This is a tough one because Stone Forsythe really has been a turnstile. Now, I'm praying that he can have one of those kind of like resurgence. There have been times where the Raiders have had guys that have been historically bad linemen that come in, and when they switch from right tackle to left tackle, they play better, they improve, right? We saw that with Aaron Munford last year, right? Not to say that he was historically bad, but last year, you know, Stone Forsythe took 413 snaps, you know, at right tackle for the Seattle Seahawks, and he was not good. And, you know, it really worries me. And one thing about Stone Forsythe is it just from a size perspective, he is a big 6'8", 6'9" dude, just like Colton Miller. Yeah. So, you know, maybe, I mean, let's pray that, you know, he can go out there and play some coherent left tackle. What do you see Chip Kelly and this Raider brass doing to kind of helping him out, man? Like, and you know, kind of slowing down the pass rush of the Indianapolis Colts, which they do not have a great pass rush. They actually are kind of led from the middle of that interior defensive line. But what do you see Chip Kelly doing to kind of, you know, help Stone Forsythe out?
You know, the best way to gain confidence for your offensive line is go downhill. You got to run the ball. That's simple as that. You got to start running the damn ball early and often. And if you want to set up the passing game, you know, throw in a little draw play here and there. You know what I mean? Have that front line kind of slow down and think about what they're doing. Have them not pinning their ears back and being, you know, 100% full on just going. Because when you get that situation and you become predictable, when you have an O-line that's not great, it get exposed. So we got to do some misdirection. We got to do some, I wouldn't say trickery, but definitely getting guys moving around. Trey Tucker, have him motion play Where's Waldo all day. You know, misdirection, get him in we saw last week where we saw the jet sweep, you know, fake the jet sweep, hand it off to Genty. Use both of that, play action, dump it down to Trey Tucker, or even go downfield if you can, but got to get the ball out of your hand real quick. That's how you protect the line.
So you got to go full Josh McDaniel and go back and find his screen playbook, because that's all Josh McDaniels did, right?
Yeah.
So look, man, it's funny, man, because Cold Coffee TV said it the best, man. I am definitely concerned about DeForest Buckner against Meredith.
Oof. Yeah, man.
That is a matchup, and part and parcel of the reason why we wanted to change at center from Andre James. Andre James, look, man, you guys might not agree with me, and I don't mean to be pessimistic and to doubt Pete and them too much, but to me, I take Andre James all day long over Jordan Meredith.
Yeah.
I take him all day long, and he is a guy who was getting harassed by every getting by every top flight defensive tackle in the league, man. It's ridiculous, right? So, I mean, look, man, I'm going to be honest with you. The Raiders definitely need to do a lot of misdirection, and they have to commit to the run even when they get stopped. They do, and they have to bring in someone to put their hand in the ground and be a lead blocker for Genty. Because
like to see that.
Because Genty, if you can get him into the first level of that defense, he can make things happen, break tackles, and gain you 6-7 yards. If he can get back to the goddamn line of scrimmage without being under duress, it's ridiculous, man.
And to be honest with you, we have to kind of repivot what we do, right? Our bread and butter has been the 12 personnel. Well, we're down 2 of our 1 and 2 tight end. So, now it's time to pivot over. Maybe you bring in a Runyon to be that fullback, de facto fullback, and play some 21 personnel. 2 running backs, 1 tight end, Ian Thomas out there, and lead block and commit to the run. Maybe we got to repivot and rethink how we're going to run this offense moving forward with these injuries.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, bro. A lot of people, and my man Hank Schrader said it. Yo, that's crazy, yo, for Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Hank Schrader, bro. The
DEA.
DEA's for the DEA's finest, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, he goes, I've been saying it was dumb to let go of Andre James if it wasn't going to get an upgrade. But see, you got to understand something, bro. We thought that the upgrade was Jackson Powers Johnson.
Yeah.
This is what we thought. Now, this is the thing. This is a huge Raheem Mostert game.
Yeah.
The thing about Raheem Mostert is his skill set perfectly is a good contrast. It's a great contrast to the bruise and running style of Ashton Genty. He is a home run hitter at running back. He's one of those guys you can, give him a little, a little draw play or something like that, a little misdirection, and he can take off. I want to see the draw being used a lot. I want to see a lot of stretch runs, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? But look, man, you got a lot of people right here that have been optimistic, but the people who are not, I got to give you guys your credit too. My guy Raider Knight says, I've been optimistic since 1996. Not sure how much longer. When will we start winning again consistently? Raider Knight, man, I don't know, bro. I wish I could tell you.
Yeah.
A lot of the personnel moves we see as questionable, right? But the thing is this: you have to give a new regime the latitude to kind of come in and like almost exercise the demons of the past few people who have been here. You have an amalgamation of bad decisions and good decisions from three other coaches.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? From Gruden to McDaniels, Richie B. Richie B didn't really make no decisions, right? Yeah. But Antonio Pierce. So this is the thing, bro. They want what they think their idea of a Raider is to be here, and they're going through the roster. And most people, when they come in, they're like, okay, I want this guy going, this guy going, this guy. So some of these decisions are rooted and shrouded in that, right? Yep. The one thing is that we get to see from all of these injuries is exactly how good some of these rookies that we drafted are, and if they have enough prerequisite ability to kind of feel like there's a future for them here with the Raiders to be productive.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. I mean, here's the thing, man. In a perfect world, I had us going 10-7, and I'm gonna stay on that. It's probably not gonna happen, whatever, right? But if you really look at it, we knew coming in that we had some deficiencies as far as depth goes, and now it's being exposed, right? But with depth, when you have a lack of depth, you got to be patient and you got to look at it from an optimistic side here. Hey, at least the guys that are inexperienced, the guys that you didn't necessarily want them to play right now, but now they're out. Now they're getting, they're putting on them stripes. So in another year, what looks like you don't have, depth, now you're like, okay, this guy was pretty good when we threw him in there. This guy was pretty good. And now he's pretty good as a backup next year when we do have our starting guy and we do add on to the team next year. So that's a good way to look at it now. I mean, I don't know, man.
What other way can we look at it? What other way can we look at it? Yo, salute to my brother Jordan Robinson. He goes, here at work, been working 12s every day since Monday. Got another 2 weeks to go. Y'all are keeping me going right now. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate to my brother Jordan Robinson. Yo, from the 90s, failed 90s R&B group, Finger Bang. That is my dog right now. The chocolate, I'll be sure, might be sure, Jordan Robinson. You better get off on your own, girl. Salute to my dog Jordan, man. He always in a place to be, man. For really, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, honestly, I wish we would have kept Hugh Jackson as head coach and gave him a good DC, bro. You know what the thing is this though, bro. You know, that's a long time ago, Dave. That's when Al Davis was alive. Yeah, it's like 11, 15. It was 2011, right? It's a long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a kid that's in high school now that was an infant when that happened. So it's like, dog, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't even think that far back, bro. I can't even really think back to Gruden anymore because, bro, we got to live in the now. And the now is that, yo, just this year, we took a wide receiver who I want to see a lot of today. A lot. I want to see Jack Bech fill that role that Brock Bowers fills in underneath. Right?
Yeah.
Like all these underneath routes, they've always said that Jack Bech is a and Big Mike is one of the first people I've heard say this, that he is a bigger Hunter Renfrow. He is a Hunter Renfrow that can take the pounding. He can take the pounding. Subsequently, he is built for it. No, oh man, it's nasty work, bro. It's crazy. But what is going on here, man? This is a family show, Big Mike. I blame you. I blame you 100%. It's all your fault. But please don't come on my channel bringing your debauchery down here, Big Mike.
I'll take the blame for this one, bro. I'll take the blame.
Man, what do you think? Do you think that Bech can kind of, on some level, because Brock Bowers is a superstar, right? Do you think on some level he could be that sure-handed presence on third down, second and long? Maybe he might not extend and stretch the play like Bowers, because that's what the genius of Brock Bowers is. Brock Bowers takes 4 or 5 yards and turns it into 20. Do you think Jack Bech can take 4 or 5 yards and turn it into a first down at least?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at almost similar to a third and Renfrow type of situation, but bigger to where you can put him in more physical situations. So, in all honesty, he could, have a breakout game, 5 catches or something like that. If you do want to put, I saw somewhere somebody put anytime touchdown, it's like a plus 1,000 for Jack Bech. I mean, that might be something to even consider. A little $10, turn that to 100. Lunch money for the week. You know what I mean? Or a couple of days for me. But I digress.
Not the lunch money. Yo, my dog Rudy Van Russo wants to hear none of it. He says, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle's. If we would have drafted Jalen Carter, we would not be here. We know you effing bum, Rudy.
Here we go.
I don't want to hear this crap. My guy David Walker, but wasted. He had that team playing good complimentary football. Yo, bro, he definitely did. Listen, I was not a fan of them getting rid of Hugh Jackson. I wasn't a fan of them running Amy Trask out of town. But Mark wanted to put his stamp on the organization, and he did. Yeah. And then now, like 11 coaches later, let's look how that. And look, one thing that got Hugh Jackson fired, if I'm being honest, and I'll go back, guys, gather around the fire. Big old man Waste is going to go back, right? Yep. The thing that really got Hugh Jackson fired was the Carson Palmer trade. Yeah. That trade was fucking horrendous. And I know it's a family show and it's early, but sometimes, the clean words don't do what happened justice. Agreed. The Carson Palmer trade was fucking horrendous. He was the Santa Claus of the NFL. He was throwing interceptions like crazy. And then what happens? He came into the Raiders, he got in football shape, and he went to the Cardinals and was throwing the ball every goddamn where making the playoffs. So, I don't know, man. The F. My guy, Big Lil Bosco. Let's get Genty more reception touches out the backfield. Best some rub routes and some H-back/slot wide receiver tight end looks.
Facts.
Set him up or some crackback blocks. Let's get that W. Raider Nation for life. Big Lil Bosco dropping the real, true football knowledge that some of you plebeians cannot.
Hey, Bosco, I don't know about the crackback, bro. I don't think they do that no more. But hey, I'm with it.
Listen, man,
I'm
if
with
Big
it.
Little Bosco say they doing crackbacks, they doing crackbacks. That's a big brother. He might barbecue slap somebody if they don't do
You're right. You're right.
I don't want Big Little Bosco slapping nobody with them barbecue rib fingers.
Hey, for real, man.
I'm talking about beef ribs.
Right. Brontosaurus.
Slap you into some correction.
Yes, sir. Factory reset your ass. Hey.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, bro. I done seen some jokers, man. My boy, Derek was like that, bro.
Yeah.
Big 6'7" joker. But
Yep.
yo, my nephew, you remember my nephew Jamal?
Yeah.
Yeah, my nephew Jamal, a big joker like that. That joker, listen, man, listen, bro.
Yeah.
That man slap you back into correction.
Yeah.
Real quick. Whoa. What the fuck am I doing here?
Right.
I'm sorry.
Is it January?
Oh my God, yo, we having too much money. Yo, salute to everybody in the place to be, man. Oh, I think I missed one. Did I miss one? Yes, my guy Alex Turek became a YouTube member. Salute. And our brother David Walker became a YouTube member. Yo, salute to all y'all for keeping the lights on here over here at Big Mike Raider and Wasted Talent,
Yes,
Raider
sir.
Nation Unlimited, man. Appreciate y'all. Big love.
Hey, I know, bro. I know.
Now, Walt with the negativity, and Walt's absolutely right. Sometimes I hate to give Walt credit because he's always right. You old crotchety bastard, you. He goes, Geno is the biggest problem. Yes, listen, the Raiders cannot win a game where Geno Smith even has one turnover.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it out there. You can't turn the ball over when you're this shorthanded. You cannot do it. You can't do it. I'm gonna say it again. You can't do it. Should I go Dr. Umar Johnson with it? You can't do it. You can't do it. My beloved brothers and sisters, you can't do it. That was a little
scamming ass.
Yeah. And my school is halfway built. It has been under construction for 9.5 years. All we need is 1 billion Spanish lira.
Yo, that's real, bro.
Yo, my God, JR Raider 007. It became a YouTube member. Salute to my dog, man. But yo, Walt says he is the chatter of the year. Walt, you are not the chatter of the year yet. Dude, that is a listen. We got CGR, we have Big Lil Bosco, we have Hug D's, we got freaking LV Smaximus, bro. We got some Ruben Russ
competition.
Ruben Russ, bro. Ruben Russ been bringing it in the chat lately. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all gonna have to start stepping y'all game up. Ruben Russ has been bringing the Smizak, yo.
Yeah.
So Walt, you better get the F up. Norman has been bringing it. Shock Bowers has been bringing it. There's some people that have been bringing it, man. Donald and Stacy Donald and Stacy, I think he's Native American, so their last name is Comes at Night. But I don't like to say it on air because you guys are a bunch of fucking third graders. But I'm gonna be honest with you. A Hall of Fame goated chatter is Rudy the Vet Russo. He's angry, he's crazy as all hell, but he is Hall of Fame level. So Walt, you gotta stand in line. Walt, you gotta bring more smack. We don't want to hear this crap from you.
Hey, S Dot, you gotta give S Dot some credit too, man.
Even though he's a chubby chaser. You ain't mailing S Dot. The chubby chasers. That they're in a different, they're in a different realm. They're in a realm, and then you got the whack Packers like the Mokes and Anthony.
Yeah.
They're like the Bodega whack Packers. Yeah, Bodega's a clown, bro. Get that. Bodega's been blocked several times. He created another channel. They said the chubby chasers. Hey, Shock Bowers says Big Mike has been. Big Mike always brings it. Big Mike, man, I've been running my mouth, bro. Do you have any more prop bets? Because I know you did a lot of work, and so did I, and I've kind of derailed the show. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'd rather talk about the Raiders, to be honest with you, man. I mean, if you guys want to know some prop bets, I can give you. We can go down the road, man. Just every game, I gotta pick. We can do it.
Well, so listen. A lot of people are the money is on the Colts to cover. They're strong favorites. They're a touchdown favorite at home. The Raiders are playing a 1:00 game. In another time zone that has been the bane of the Raiders' existence. There are a lot of people that would tell you to take the Colts. Take the Colts straight up. I mean, and listen, I'm a Raider fan. It's hard for me to tell you, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, both teams are off a loss last week, and the Colts are returning home, and Daniel Jones has thrived at home. His 2 starts, and it's a small sample size. Like, Jones has been doing very, very well, and they should be able to establish the run. But the Raiders have been pretty decent against the run this year. The Raiders have had our issues stopping the run, but that was really largely due to that game in Washington where, they were traveling knees. They had a short week. So I'm not going to put that on the Raiders. The Raiders have done pretty well in the other game stopping the run. And also, listen, the Colts have not really been super crazy with turning the football over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Discipline ball.
Yeah, they've been playing disciplined football. Last week they did, and it is what it is. So we got to see what happens. I mean, it's more so for the Raiders to have to play. And we talked about it. The Raiders have to control the football, and they have to play disciplined, mistake-free ball to win this game.
Yeah, I agree. And kind of going back what you was talking about with the over-unders at 47.5, I think that the Raiders defense is going to show up today. Now, that means go the under in this game if you are betting the under, right? And then I'm looking at the numbers, right, according to PFF, right? The money line, as far as money line goes, the Colts, the general public is putting 94% of their money on the Colts money line. So that means the Raiders, only 6% of the population is putting money line on the Raiders. If you believe in a little bit of conspiracy, put the tinfoil hat on.
The road dog. Go with the road dog, right, Mike?
Go with the road dog. Go with the road dog. Fade the public. 6% of the money's on the Raiders for the money line. So, hey, if there's any hope, bro, go that way. Go that way.
Oh my God, Big Mike bringing value and smack as only the great Big Mike Raider can, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. When we start talking about, the money line, right, and putting our tinfoil kufi on, man, I'm going to tell you something. We have a friend, a mutual friend that always, I mean, he's born with his tinfoil kufi. Shout out to my guy Chad, man.
Yep.
Listen, that man has won us a lot of money over the years.
I'm saying,
thinking outside of the box, man. And then you got a situation too with the Colts where you got a guy like Adonai Mitchell, who's their big play threat. He's expected to serve in a limited role in the offense, man. He's been a little dinged up. Brock is not playing. The Colts have some injuries, man. They do. Yeah. The Colts have some injuries, man. And I'm going to be real with you, man. This is a tinfoil kufi special. Tinfoil kufi special. So, yo, my guy, Rudy the Vet Russo, tinfoil kufi. I love it. Wasted. Love it. That's right. You know what it is, man. My guy, Eddie Thomason. This is the type of game we win. The next week, we know what will happen. So he said we're going to win this one and lose to the woeful Titans. Bro, I will be, man, I think I might tear the whole. I might be like Shaquille O'Neal tearing the place down.
Yo, man, taking down the ceiling, everything, bro.
Big Walt coaching wins this game. Big Walt, you know what? Coaching. When you start talking about coaching, man, when you start talking about Steichenberg, I don't know if I pronounce his name right. That kid,
Steichen,
whatever. That kid is a good coach, man.
Yeah,
he's a good coach, man. Look, Pete Carroll's Pete Carroll. But let me tell you something, man. It's a good coach, man. Have you been watching any of the Europe game? I've heard Dylan Gabriel's dealing over there.
Heard Dylan Gabriel's doing well, and I think Judkins was doing his thing too.
Well, Quishon Judkins, you know how much of a Judkins guy I was. I wanted us to take him in the second round and to go another direction if we didn't get Genty. That was my running back too. Everyone wasted been told you. I remember Quishon Judkins when he was at Ole Miss. See, people forget that he had a career at Ole Miss and he was a freaking monster. Salute to the almost 400 of you guys in the room early in the morning. Get wasted with your brother wasted and the great and powerful, the juggernaut, Big Mike.
Raider.
The Raider juggernaut. Oh, my God. Walt says, I always said Dylan Gabriel before. Boo Nix. Boo. No, fuck out of here, Big Mike. You always say he just throws every. You know who said that Daniel Jones would play well when he leaves the Giants, and that the Raiders should try to make a move for him. This guy. You know who said that the Raiders should go out there and bring in Baker Mayfield because it's not his fault and he can play? This guy. Do you know some of these guys that like Bo Nix, who a lot of people no, he fucking sucks. Another guy who got destroyed for my Bo Nix take. This guy.
Yeah.
If I don't know nothing else, man, I know titties and I know quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If I don't know nothing else, man.
Yes, sir.
He said it. Mad Max said it too. Yeah. Yo, the execution, turnovers, game plan are the keys to this game. Does our team really want it today? Raiders, pride, and purpose, looking swaggy in his avatar right there. Very swaggy. I love it, man. Walt, you didn't. Walt, you listen, Walt. Don't you understand what your purpose is on this show, Walt? Get the F up out of here with your crap. What's wrong with you, Walt? We're going to salute the knowledge of GM Walt, the man who's been mock drafting since before freaking Mel Kiper Jr. had that pompadour hairstyle.
Yeah, hey, I remember you had Red Grange going in the top 10, bro, and I got to give you props for that.
Yo, the galloping ghost, Red Grange. Man, I remember Walt mocking Lance Allworth to the Chargers back in the day.
Yeah, that was a good call.
That was a great
excellent call.
I also remember Walt mocking Joe Willie Namath to the New York Jets.
Yeah,
I remember like it was yesterday, man. I also remember Walt mocking Joe Willie wearing the chinchilla on the sideline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like craziness. The fox.
Hey.
I think I might have been a fox that Joe Willie had on, man.
Yeah, it been a fox.
Yo, you know what's funny, bro? When I see Joe Namath and how like swaggy he was, bro. Him being in New York fit him, right? But it would have been dope if Joe Willie Namath was a Raider back in the day, bro.
Oh man,
you imagine that the way Al used to like to throw deep.
Yo, we would still be talking about him today, bro.
Yeah, we definitely.
I mean, similar to the Jets. I mean, it'd be very similar.
Yeah, but I think we would have won a hell of a lot more with Joe Namath than the Jets.
Yeah, for sure.
Joe Namath had me cracking up with I remember I was watching the Football Life. I was watching the Football Life, and it was about Marty Schottenheimer. And Marty Schottenheimer, his how like the love story of him and his wife. And she was talking about, he was like, my wife had a big crush on Joe Namath because he was friends with Joe Namath. She goes, Joe Namath is the only man I would let eat crackers in my bed besides Marty. And he laughed. And Joe Willie was like, he goes, I heard Kate was quite a beauty back in the day, but I will assure you, if she was in my bed, she'd be doing more than eating crackers. That shit had me dying, bro. Like, yo, I fuck with Joe Willie.
Yo, he might as well say I'm gonna put my sandwich on her back, bro.
Yeah, you better.
Man. Nah, what I remember from Joe Namath, remember he was hitting on the sideline field reporter.
Oh my God, Susie Colbert. He said, I want to kiss you.
Yeah,
bro. Bro. Yo, that's right. They say Joe Namath was the Ric Flair of the NFL. Ric Flair. He wished he was Joe Willie, but that was a swaggy dude, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a swaggy dude, man. You got to give it up to old school Joe Willie, man.
Yes, sir.
but yo, my God, Shock Brown. Let's get the train back on the train. My man was trying to give Subi Cole. He was trying to give her the whole diamond, bro.
Yeah, for real.
He said, not 1, not 2, not 3. But 4 inches of blue steel, baby. Yeah. My God, Shock Bowers. He goes, Gino obviously is the worst QB in the AFC West. At first, I thought he might be tied with Herbert for the second best, but now I know I was horribly, horribly wrong.
I think we all were on that. I know I was.
Dog, we're not. It's early, right? Like, being the best of the worst is subjective by the week. This is the National Football League. It is a week-to-week league.
Yeah.
So Geno Smith can go out there today and win this game and throw 5 touchdowns, and we'll all be fucking Donkey Konging, from his jock, and everybody would be like, "Oh, gee, we knew Geno was gonna do it." It's like let's let the season play out first, right? If he continues on the trajectory that he played, then we can say who's the best and who's the worst. Just like with guys like Bo Nix, there have been a lot of quarterbacks that start off hot, they have a good rookie season, it goes a certain way, and then boom, and then it just blows up. We had a guy here in Derek Carr who played well until he didn't.
Yep.
So let's pump the effing brakes here. My guy, Big Lil Bosco, praying for a win.
Sir.
Wasted Raiders, syndicated radio in the future, and Big Mike Raider,
Fact.
next Raider content, juggernaut. And get the likes up and subscribe before you
Come
get
on, man.
unceremoniously slapped. Yo, appreciate you. Appreciate my dog, Big
Bosco,
Lil
man.
Bosco, man. Wait a minute, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. I got to give him his props, man. I have to.
Man.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Yo, and if you guys haven't heard, go and check out the episode yesterday. It was kind of an impromptu thing. Q had some stuff to do. I had some stuff to do. So we just kind of, it was planned. And, a lot of times when I have guests on, I'm very receptive to the fact that they have lives, especially when you got guys like, Q and some of the players and JT the Brick. These guys are like, like he does this for a living all week, right?
Yeah.
So when he's off, that's his time. So for him to pull up on my platform, I really appreciate it because he adds value. He's a guy that's in the building and he's around the coaching staff. So it adds a little bit of a wrinkle to what we could talk, some more validity to what we're talking about, right? Because we have our people, we have our connections around the league, but when you got guys that are in the Raiders building, right? That's a great thing. And I appreciate him for pulling up and gracing us with his presence, right? Yeah. But yesterday, a lot of you guys might have not have known that episode was on. I need you guys to go on over there and watch it a little bit. Now, I know it's going to be some recency bias because the game is about to happen in less than an hour. So it might not really be timely, but it was a great episode, great link up. And hopefully we work together in the future, man.
Man, yeah. I mean, shoot, I was in there the whole time, and he provided insight that we can't get from most content creators. So guys, hey, when we have somebody like that, you're gonna get a little bit something extra, right? So keep supporting, man. Keep supporting. Go check out that show regardless, man. Check it out, man. It was a good listen.
And Rudy, you are gonna be put on timeout for 30 seconds for that comment. Don't you start with your crap, Rudy. Rudy has been banned for 30 seconds. Disrespected my guest yesterday. Rudy, what the F is wrong with you? Rudy, I'm about to call you on the phone right now and blast you out on the air. Matter of fact, I'm calling Rudy right now. Rudy, pick the phone up.
Rudy got Jazzy Jeff out of the building, bro. Uncle Phil, bro, man.
Yeah, Rudy is about to be. Listen, guys, I'm calling Rudy on the air. Mike, get the censor button ready because Rudy cusses a lot.
There you go.
The disrespect to our guest yesterday. You have been put in unceremoniously blocked for 30 seconds, Rudy. Rudy, you are on the air. Get the F up out of here. Oh my God, Rudy. Rudy. That's it.
Yo,
you're
bad, bro.
That's it. I'm hanging up on you right now, Rudy. Bum.
That's it.
Y'all too funny. I can't concentrate on my workout. Rudy didn't clean that up at all. He's the worst, bro. I don't know why the fuck I haven't called this guy, yo.
Man, I was like, that's it, bro. You cut.
What an idiot, yo. That fucking Rudy, bro.
Man.
Yo, guys, look, get y'all fantasy questions in. We gonna chop the game up a little bit more, yo.
Yeah, man.
A couple more gambling things with this, and I don't know. They got the Colts under 364 yards. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm going. I think the Colts are gonna go over 360 yards.
360.
Because Jonathan Taylor on his own kills us. If we're being honest, Daniel Jones is a dual threat quarterback, Vanilla Vic in the place to be.
Yeah.
And this Raiders secondary is ailing. We got a lot of young players out there. I think that this is going to be a bend don't break game for the Raiders. I think that the Colts are going to be able to move the football, but I think because of the fact that we do have the Max Crosbys of the world, the Tyree Wilsons of the world, the Malcolm Coons of the world, they're going to get timely stops.
Yeah.
Timely stops. I think this game could be like a field goal fest, if I'm being honest, man.
And that's why I think I got the under, right? And if you do believe that the Colts are going to get a lot of those yards, over under for Daniel Jones, 231 passing yards, go the over for that one. I can see him going with that one. And then if you look at rushing yards, Daniel Jones over 17.5 rushing yards. That's about the easiest thing you can pick. I'm going over 17.5 rushing yards. He probably can get that in one play. So That's what I would go right there. I mean, Raheem Mostert, 10.5 rushing yards. Go over for that as well. So you add those in a parlay. Now you know a little bit of money turns into a lot.
All right, so guys, parlays, and Big Mike brought it up. I got some hot parlays for all of you guys out there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got Alvin Kamara over 3.5 receptions. That's plus 162. Cooper Rush under 183.5 passing yards. Cooper Rush has always been a guy when he was with the Dallas Cowboys who showed up in a big way. But the Ravens have never been the kind of offense that passes the football well. So I'm going with Cooper Rush under 183. That is 112 and under 112. Another
Bro, I can see Cooper Rush going over. To be honest with you, man, I think he can go 300. He's done it before with the Cowboys.
Yeah, he definitely has. The problem with the Ravens, though, is that you do it with the Cowboys with guys like CeeDee Lamb. Where's the CeeDee Lamb for the Baltimore Ravens, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. How does that running game look to support Cooper Rush? The Dallas Cowboys, if they have nothing else, they have some terrific pass catchers. Zay Flowers has been very, very inconsistent. You said it yourself earlier, man. I'm thinking that you're not going to get the same Cooper Rush that you had in Dallas, if I'm being honest. And then Cooper Rush is a new offense. This isn't the same situation. Jordan Addison in receiving yards, over 41.5. I gotta definitely, we got to go that. Bo Nix over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I'm going with, Bo Nix, he's playing against the Philadelphia Eagles, but if the Denver Broncos do nothing else, right? They dink and dunk, and they put Bo Nix in situations where he can score. One thing about Sean Payton, he's very good with his scheme in the red zone as well. Then we got a money line on the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Jets, 106. Take the Cowboys. Then we got the Detroit Lions for 105, spread 10 points, Cincinnati Bengals. I am taking the Detroit Lions like your life depended on it. I think they're going to boat race the Cincinnati Bengals.
Man, I get a little leery when I see double-digit dogs. I tend to lean with the team I go with the plus 10 on that one, man, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be like an 8-point game or something like that. We always see it historically, right? Like team look like they're about to get blown out on paper. They should get blown out, and they just keep them in the game, man. That's just me, but I don't know.
No, look, bro, and that is sound logic, but the thing is you ever hear the saying that Vegas always wins?
Yeah, you're right.
I've never heard Big Mike always wins. I'm going with Vegas. Rudy the Vet Russo is cruising for blocking again. The fantasy question: should I start Elway or Phil Simms? You should start this effing block, Rudy.
About to get 300 seconds, bro. You better watch out.
Fresh out the gulags, talking shit.
Man.
Oh man, my guy Walt. Let's talk a Raider victory. Fuck fantasy crap, Walter. You love fantasy, and you love toxic GMO foods such as tilapia, the doo-doo fish. Why don't you just go into a fish tank in an old doctor's office from the 80s and go grab a fish and put it in your smoker, Walt? I mean, come on. You said week, like 7 days. The F up out of here. Rudy is free. Listen, you want to talk Raider victory? I'm going to give you some keys to a Raider victory. You effing bum you. Listen, Jack Bech, 7 receptions, over 80 yards. That's a must. A lot of those 7 receptions are going to come on third down. Jack Bech, like your life depended on it. We're going to need an Ashton Genty special. We're going to need Ashton Genty to have at least 50 yards receiving and over 150 yards rushing, right? He's going to have to be our offense. We're going to need for a mistake-free Geno Smith.
Yep.
We're going to need for Geno to go back to indoor Geno. Now, indoor Geno has not really traveled. Indoor Geno at home has been horrendous. Maybe indoor Geno cooks in Indianapolis. Maybe we get the resurgence of indoor Geno. We get the resurgence of indoor Geno, we might have a shot, man.
Yeah, I agree. And if you believe in that, 1.5 passing touchdowns over under right there. So go with the over for that one.
Yo, my guy Jason Marshall. Win the turnover battle. Whoever throws more interceptions will lose. This is the thing, right? Daniel Jones has had a penchant for throwing interceptions. He hasn't in Indianapolis, right?
Yep.
Also, the thing is, are we able to generate turnovers, right? Is this going to be an Isaiah Palmount special?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question.
It might be a Jeremy Chin. Might be Jeremy Chin special.
Jeremy Chin with the baggy jersey, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that thing is.
That's horrendous, man. He looked totally crossed out. You know what I'm saying? I know you're too young to remember that, but he is channeling his inner crisscross with his Raider jersey.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
He's totally crossed out. He's like, the Mizart, doing in the Pizzart. I got a break because my mom said to be home for Dizzart. I think that's the wrong child group. I think that was.
I'm like, I don't think I heard that one, bro.
No, that was another bad creation. It's the Mizart cooling in the Pizzart. I got a break because my mom said to be home for Dizzart. Yo, man. Yo, Patrick Graham knows Indiana Jones' weakness, bro. A lot of this stuff. I don't know, right? Because PG, he was with the Giants and all this stuff, right? But at the end of the day, bro, all of that weakness and they're different variables, different players, different years, different teams, all that shit don't matter to me. The only weakness is the quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
Yep.
The F up out of here. So listen, if we can't hit Daniel Jones and make him look pedestrian, we're not going to win this football game. I'm going to need a sack or two from Tyree Wilson.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm sorry, bro. And listen, you wash your mouth out with soap, Raider Bubba. I never ever did the backwards close shit ever. Listen, I thought crisscross were dweebs. I thought they were dweebs. I mean, look, everybody loved jump and all of that stuff like that, but that put your clothes on. That inside out shit, no, that shit was corny, bro. I wasn't doing that, bro.
See, you was in high school at that time, right? 14, 15?
Nah, when crisscross came out, I think I was either a freshman or I was in the 8th grade, I think.
Okay, yeah. See, you supposed to feel that way. I was 4 years old when they came out, so I was definitely
crisscross came out. Was that 92?
Yeah, I was 4, 5.
That was 92, so I probably was in high school. But dog, crisscross, that shit was corny, bro.
I love that shit back in the day, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I was 5 though. I was 5.
I thought that was corny, bro. Like I was listening to G Rap.
Yeah.
I was listening to Cool G Rap and Tribe Called Quest, and you know what I'm saying. And I was listening to fucking shit, man. Yo, I think that's the year Pete Rock and CL Smooth came out.
Yeah.
Redman first album came out, so of course being from where I'm from, being from Jersey, and bumping that Redman first, what the album and all, you know what I'm saying, bro. I wasn't Chris that shit was corny, bro.
Yeah, I feel that. That was some Nickelodeon shit.
Guys, hold on. I have to answer my phone, Big Mike. I'm sorry. This is my wife.
Yeah, you good, man.
Sweetheart, what's up? Everything all right? I'm on the air. Yeah.
Let me see.
Honey, the car wash is on the one on
there you go. While Wasted discuss his situation. Guys, Jack Besh, I have a feeling this is a Jack Besh special, guys. Go with Jack Besh, 0.5 receiving and rushing touchdowns. Go over for that one. I'm looking at the site I'm looking at right now. Is Dabble, if you guys are into that. It's a 2.5x if he hits over that 0.5 touchdown. So you can get a pretty good bonus on that one if you guys are into that one. Let me know what you think. I think Jack Besh is in for a pretty big game.
Yo, I definitely think Jack Besh is for a big game. And Hank Schrader said Wasted was listening to Freddie Jackson. I was listening to Freddie Jackson back then. Everybody was listening to Freddie Jackson, man. The F is wrong with you. Damn right. And I was definitely listening to Belle Biv DeVoe too. I thought it was me. I thought it was me that made that girl this way. I thought it was me. Came to find out she's like that every day. And I'm trying to tell y'all something. Look, bro. Look. These are words to live by, bro. Hey, every man,
life lessons.
Every man is recovering from a heartbreak that they had in the 7th grade. Every man. That's what happens.
A fact.
Yo, every man is recovering. If you don't learn that you are recovering from a heartbreak that you had in the 6th to the 7th grade, bro. You come to find out, yo, that she was poisoned, bro.
Yeah. Hey, that's real shit, bro. That's life lessons, man. That's real shit.
Yo, he said, wasted, take out the trash. Nah, wasted had to tell about, yo, my wife's driving my car. She's trying to take it to the car wash. I'm like, listen, yo, just come on home, baby. Don't, I wash my car. Look, Mike knows that I keep my car pristine. I don't, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get in my car, yo, I don't like junk. And my wife's driving my car. You know how women are. Yeah, you get in your car. It's 5 different pairs of shades in the car and fucking bags and shit she got to return to the store and all this bullshit. I'm like, yo, baby, just come home. Just come on home. So I will exercise the demons out of my vehicle when I get in it and go to the damn gym later, man. My guy, Big Lil Bosco Facts, wasted chin jersey is the wiggy whack. It's wiggity whack. We was definitely, he said, Big Mike, we was definitely make him jump back. The long fella when you had a Jerry curl.
Oh yeah, he's not lying, bro.
Yeah, you had a curl, kid,
bro. Yeah, man. Hey,
yo, wait, hold. Yo, I
know
know
gonna tell you, bro.
Dog, I know we supposed to be. Yo, stop the hold.
God! Wow!
Dog ain't had no Jerry curl, bro. Don't do that, bro.
No, I wasn't looking. It's not a Jerry curl. It's just my hair is naturally curly, so it just looked like a Jerry curl. Should look drippy all the time, bro. It's just that's genetics. It's genetics, bro.
Duh.
But yeah, hey, that's what it was. He's not lying.
Bro, not the Dion said is the curl looked wet, but it was dry.
Hey, it's real, bro. He's not lying, man.
I don't know if I can ever do a show again with you, man. Big Mike, man. You're a fucking Jerry curl, man.
Hey,
fucking Jerry curl, man. You think you were Easy-E? You think you were MC8?
Yo, Bosco said I had the Hawaiian Silky, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man, you had the 2C hair, man.
Man.
What's going on here? You going full Ray Dong Chong?
2C.
Oh my God, bro. Big Mike with the Kizzle, bro. It's like, Big Mike. Big Mike got the he got the God damn, what's my man name, yo? Oh man, yo. Golly, man, he had the Stoney Jackson, bro. He ain't had no real J. That's how his hair is, but he can't help it, yo.
It was the soul glow, man. It was permanent, bro. Hey, I'm not lying. I gotta send you pictures, bro.
Bro,
that's not lying.
They said, yo, Big genetically Jerry is crazy. Yo, Daryl Jenkins himself is in the place, bro.
Man.
Damn, yo, dog. Listen, this show has been informative on a lot of different levels, yo. Yeah, this show has been excellent. We have learned a lot about fantasy football. We've broken down the Raiders. We found out that Big Mike, once sported a curly kit.
Yeah.
Yesterday, there was some revelations that came out of my show with Q. Shadow Fox has made his return back. And I really believe it's the real Shadow Fox, too.
Okay.
He has come back from the Shadow realm. Salute to Shadow Fox, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Salute to him, man. I mean, we've been waiting for the triumphant return of Shadow Fox, man. It's been amazing, guys. It really has, man. Yo, JR said, cool in the gang. Before I cut my hair was naturally so glowish too. Yeah, I know, man. Yo, look at Rudy said, no way, where is he? No, Shadow Fox was in a place to be yesterday. He goes, I've made my return. He has come back from the Shadow realm, everybody. Yo, Shadow Fox season is definitely upon us. Yo, guys, listen, any bold predictions out there so we can tell you to get the F out of here on the way out? Anyone in the chat, this is you guys' time to shine. Give me some bold predictions of the game. Big Mike, do you have a score prediction for the game?
I got 21-17.
Whoa! Wait, hold on.
Hey! Yo, Shadow Fox.
Shadow Fox is back, yo.
Man.
Shadow Fox is back. He has made his return, yo.
Welcome
my
back,
God,
bro.
yo. Shadow
Man.
Fox is back like he never left. Yo, salute to the great and powerful Shadow Fox. We got to salute.
Man.
Brandon Roy, yo, Marquise T. Wilder is a new member. Shadow Fox is back. Isaiah says 49-0 Raiders win.
Okay.
Hank Schrader, 24-14 Raiders win. They say at Walt, not true. You learned tilapia is radioactive. He did learn something. He said, I learned nothing from this show. You learned everything from this show, Walt. You old crotchety, leather-faced bastard, you. Yo, 1-3, 31-13 Indy. Only because I'm always wrong. Nah, 1-3. You know, you are not always wrong, bro. Don't do that, brother. Man. Yo, I got Walt. yo, Frenchie from Living Color is crazy. Don't you disrespect Big Mike, wow. Mr. Akon. Yo, do you remember Frenchie?
Yeah,
from the Living Color.
Yeah, bro, I heard all the jokes, bro. Huh? I heard all the jokes,
bro. But do you remember Frenchie though?
Yeah,
he was he's the guy with the leather on his stuff.
Yeah,
with the fucking chicken. Yeah, Walt says he's here to teach us all. Thank you, Walt.
We appreciate you, Walt.
Yeah, Walt from the planet Melmac. Him and Alpha, the only two surviving members from the planet Melmac. My guy, Raider LT. Every time I say we win, we lose. So today we lose in 28-3. Salute. Damn. Yo, my guy, Rudy Vet Russo. Bold prediction. Crosby 2 sacks. And Big Mike used to spray activator like beautiful from He said, thank you, bitches. Yo, bro, I swear we're having way too much fun doing this, bro. That's like, yo, this is, bro. I don't even care, bro. I really, really enjoy doing these Sunday shows, bro. We have a good time, bro, because yo, the game, we you know what I'm saying, bro? It's like game day's upon us, man, right? It is what it is. Man. Yo, the Vikings pulled the dub out, man. So now,
oh man, okay.
The Vikings pulled, the Vikings pull-out game is crazy as mine is. And I'm trying to tell you something, yo. Now that makes what's this 0 for 12 for first-time starts for the Browns. It's first-time starting quarterbacks.
Yep.
Dylan Gabriel, man. Let's look at how Dylan Gabriel did. Browns, Vikings. Let's look how Dylan Gabriel did. And I want to see how Bo Nix does too.
Bo Nix.
Yeah. Bo Nix. Yo, my God, man. Shit.
Let me see.
Did you you got it, Mike?
I'm looking for it right now.
It's 21-17. Dylan Gabriel incomplete pass. End of the fourth. The Browns are 1-3.
Let me see.
Vikings are 2-2. Let's check out the box score.
Dylan Gabriel, I got it right here. 18 for 32, 168, 2 touchdowns. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, everybody like he lit the world on fire. Get the F up out.
It was all right. He did all right.
Nix. So you gotta watch what is wasted and stop with the bad juju stuff. What are you talking about? I watched the game. I watched the game on my own. Look, bro, I don't do the live stream shit, bro. I can't pay attention to the game.
Yeah.
I like to watch the game. I take notes during the game.
I do too.
It depends on whether or not it's a bad Raider loss and my emotions are running high. But normally, the only post game show that matters, Wasted Talent. I like to do the post game show. That's been my thing since I started off in podcasting, right? So to be honest with you, I don't necessarily like to do live streams. I don't. I tap in at halftime, stuff like that, but. Right. Like for me, I work all week. I have a full-time career. So that is my enjoyment. Being on the air is for 4 hours is not my idea. Like to me, that's like having I might as well just go to work then if I'm not gonna really watch the game. It's hard to watch the game being on the air, bro.
Yeah. Can't sit down, break the game down like I want to, watch, put the notes down and things like that. Yeah, I'd rather catch you guys after the game for sure. I agree.
That is definitely that's my jam. You know what I mean? Like so, it is what it is, though, man. But hopefully, we can be talking about a dub tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Leaky T. He goes, my biggest concern is Stone playing left tackle, bro. Big Mike. How do you? And we were talking about this in the beginning. And I kind of went off on a tangent.
Yeah.
How do you help a bad left tackle besides just having a running back chip? Like what do you do? Do you put another tight end there? Do you bring in another lineman to play, like bringing a guy like Alex Kappa to be like a tight end? Like, is that what you can do? Or
Yeah, I mean, if especially if you're trying to establish the run, you definitely want to have a tight end on that side. Especially if you're trying to pass the ball and go vertical, you gotta have multiple people chipping. You gotta have a tight end there, chip, and then the running back chip and go out on the route as well. If you're trying to do like a 5-step type of deal and go vertical, I do like the idea of bringing in another offensive lineman. Especially in the red zone, like if we're within that goal line situation, bring in Kappa and let's full force ahead. But that's the way to kind of help out your left tackle. You gotta send multiple chips on his side.
yeah, I mean, bro, yeah, and Walt says bringing Kip Rogers. See, the thing for me is this, right? Like, I don't like offensive coordinators who don't want to lean into the physicality of the game.
Yeah.
The one thing about the Philadelphia Eagles is this. You know why the tush push works? Because they don't give a shit that it's coming.
Right.
Everybody knows. Everyone knows it's coming, and they dare you to stop it. Yep. And that's really the ideology behind who the Raiders have always been when we were successful.
Exactly.
We're going to hit you. We're going to knock you down. We're going to run the ball down your throat. We're going to throw the ball deep. And what the F are you going to do to stop it?
Exactly.
And the Raiders need to start adopting that ideology to be successful in today's football. There are a lot of teams that like to get cute, right? But there's only a few geniuses in this league who can scheme their way out of, bad situations. Guys like Andy Reid, right?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if Chip is that guy.
Probably not.
Right?
Probably not.
Right. I think it's going to take him a little time to get back acclimated to the NFL game. Like, people think, okay, football is football. Football is always football. But there are certain things like spacing and the different hash marks and the delineation between who's a good player and who's a great player in the NFL. The margin of error is very small. In college, those markers are very, very defined. Yep. Superstar players in college jump off on a page. Just like, I give you an example. Like, one of the reasons why I knew that Arch Manning, and me and Rudy used to talk about that. I told Rudy that Arch Manning is not that dude last year.
Yeah.
And Mike and I talked about this, and I told I said it because I saw who he played against. I saw Arch Manning being 6'4", 6'5", running around with a bunch of kids who are going to be accountants.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the school he plays for, like, because my man Chad, salute to my man Chad from Men of Order.
Yeah.
Chad's sons went to that high school, played against that high school. His sons played against him. He told me, he was like, yo, he goes, Wasted, I don't think that Arch Manning is what people think.
Right.
So, there are a lot of people that say tank. This quarterback draft is going to be generational. Let's see, because there are a lot of guys like Nico, that I like, that a lot of people don't think is any good, right? Yeah. You got Arch Manning, who people don't think is pretty good. Drew LR, that you guys think is ass, which he's not ass. You got to understand something. He's in a situation with Franklin where, Franklin is a running smash mouth football coach. He's not used to having a player like that. And a player like that, if you give him to an offensive coordinator in the National Football League, that is a kid that's going to come to the national football because he can run, he's big, he's strong, he can throw the ball hard. If you can get him in a situation in the National Football League where he has weapons, that kid can play. And I don't care. You guys mark my words. Everybody's, LR sucks. Watch what happens.
Hey, we'll see, man. I haven't seen one good game from that dude yet. But he has the pro, the prototypical things you're looking for a quarterback in the pros. So
he's big, he's strong, he throws the ball hard. And it's the same shit that everybody was saying about Josh Allen. He's not consistent in this, that, and the third. But there's not a lot of fucking Josh Allens walking around out on the street. There ain't a lot of Cam Newtons walking around on the street, right? And listen, bro, it's all the way you're used, right? Yeah. Cam Newton became the passer that he became his last year. But a lot of that shit was because the way they schemed him. Initially, when he was at Auburn, he was like a run-first quarterback. Yeah. And he became, you know what I mean? You have to have a certain prerequisite amount of God-given ability for you to be special in this league. Like there were certain things that I saw from DC when he was here where I knew that he was going to only be so good because of his physical stature.
Right.
Don't overthink it. I hope that LR falls in the draft. I hope that he's there for the Raiders in the back end of the draft. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, watch. You get the F up out of here. My guy Esther. Hey, Big Mike, do you think we should grab Ahmad Reed Adams in the draft at guard next year?
I've never heard that name, to be honest with you, man. I'm gonna have to do some research, but guard it's on the list. I don't know if I want to go first round. If he's a first round guy, projected to me, I think that's a second or third round situation to address the guard position.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Yeah, my guy Gotham City Raider. Salute to my dog Gotham City Raider. This is a man that is at Peter Dillon's heavy.
Sir.
Who would you start? Ian Thomas, Mark Andrews, Mark Andrews.
Conquell. Mark Andrews, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews. Is Isaiah Likely back yet? Because that 1-2 punch between them two, Mark Andrews does lose a little bit of points in that situation.
Yeah, but Ian Thomas, bro,
Conquell, like either one of the two, it's easily Mark Andrews.
That's a way to lose your fantasy league, trying to just be too rated out. You have to go with the proven vet who has had a career of just straight production, man. But guys, listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This has been a splendiferous occasion. We got over 400 of you guys in the room on an early show. This is an amazing accomplishment. Thank every single one of you guys. Even though, listen, guys, I don't really trip on that shit, because sometimes we got 900 people in here, sometimes we got 1,000, sometimes we got 100, whatever. Who's ever rocking with me, we love you all. And my guy LV smacks me. He goes, "Wish you were both here, Raiders." I do too, LV.
Man,
I do too, brother. Enjoy your time, bro. Tell all of the boys we said hello. Tell Graf and tell freaking Stu and all the guys. Tell them we said hello. I hope y'all enjoy yourself. I hope you can get down on that sideline and enjoy the game, my brother. Enjoy the game. But guys, look, the game is about to start. I love every single one of y'all. We're gonna go watch this game. We're gonna pray for rain. Hopefully we don't wind up in the mud, y'all. Big Mike, you got anything on the way out, man?
Hey, if this is your first time checking me out, man, go ahead and check out Big Mike Raider, man. Go ahead over there, hit that sub button and like the thumb, man. Let's get this thing rolling.
My dog, my guy Sniper Jones in the place to be, man. Yo, Raiders dub coming. Salute to my guy, man. And yo, Raider Nation is in full effect in Lucas Oil Stadium, as LV Maximus says, yo. Love every single one of y'all. Pull up for the after party. We will be here when we get that dub, y'all. Y'all remember who told you? Wasted Ben told you. We getting a dub, y'all. That's it. I'm getting optimistic. The closer we get to the game, we getting a dub, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. Get the F up out of here.